Another thing that we can do to help our shadow stay longer, if we can invest in these little NYX pencils. This one is called Purple, I believe. If you know you're going to wear a purple eye, a purple smoky eye, you may want to cover your eye area, the parts of your eye that you're going to have in purple. You may want to use these NYX sticks. Now this, again, I'm tapping, I'm feeling it. This is a sticky substance. I promise you, your eyeshadow is going to stick to that. Once you've applied the stick to your skin or your eyelid, blend it down with either a blending brush or your finger. I like the finger because the finger is warm and it'll make the product warm and spread out evenly without removing it. So once the product gets worked into the brush, it's basically stuck in the brush. So kind of use your finger, make sure your hands are clean at all times you're working. And you want to blend that color down just a little bit. Once you have that color blended down, you can then use any purple pigment, or you can use any purple eyeshadow. I have a MAC pigment here. This is called Violet, and I'm going to lay that violet in a nice consistency. I'm going to pick up enough, put it on that brush, tap off that excess, and I'm going to stick that product onto the skin. You want to stick it on there, pat it in there in a soft patting motion. Don't hurt your eye now. Patting it in there will make it stick. If you know you don't want your colors this intense, simply take your blending brush. Here's another blending brush. Using the top hairs of your brush only. Again, never flatten it out. You're going to gently soften that color. And what you're doing by softening or blending, you're just actually just brushing it away. But you don't want to brush it all away. So these pencils are really very valuable. If you have them in your beauty supply store, or you can buy them from NYX online, I think they're a good investment. I tend not to wear a lot of color. I tend to stay neutral. But when I do wear color, I take the pencil and I'll just blend it over my whole eyelid. Take my finger, tap in it, make that product warm from the warmth of your finger, and then just blend it out. And then I'll apply my green eyeshadow over top. This is from the Serengeti palette, the NYX Serengeti, and these two products go well together. Palette, this is called Serengeti, and I'll take the pencil, and this pencil is called, guys, believe it or not, look what this pencil is called. This is a green pencil, and if I'm not mistaken, it says that's lemon, I think. These go well together. Together, the pencil and the shadows work extremely well together. They have great sticking power. Another way that you can help make your eyeshadow stay on longer is, again, after you've applied a sticky substance like your concealer to your eye, or either you can use, again, stick foundation. Apply that to your eye and blend it in. You can also use, guys, if you haven't invested in them, these are a good investment, any paint pot. This is called Indian Wood. This is by MAC. And try using a sponge tip applicator. Sponge tip applicator is a very good product. A lot of the drugstore brands come with a sponge tip applicator in. I'm going to tell you why this is great. Because it picks up a lot of color at one time, because it's a sponge, and the sponge is porous, meaning it has little holes, openings. It can hold a lot of product at one time. And even after you've tapped it off, you cannot tap off most of that product that you've put on there. And I'm going to pick up a concealer. I'm going to use that as my primer, my eye primer. Again, don't forget to take your finger, blend it down. This is nice and sticky, guys, and it will last. Taking your product and apply it. Apply it to your eye. Let me go back and pick this up right here. Apply it. And you can really manipulate your eyeshadow with a sponge tip applicator, because you can actually do a lot of your blending with the sponge tip applicator. So don't forget that. Once you stick the product on, softly blend it out. And I think I covered everything. I just wanted you guys to try something different in making your eyeshadows last a little longer, stay on longer. Don't forget, before you get started applying any primer or a cream stick foundation or a concealer to your eyelid, don't forget to take your sponge and gently just remove any surface oil that may be laying on your eyelid. That's all you have to do, and then try the few steps that I showed you today. And please let me know how it goes for those of you who are still having trouble with that. Let me know how it goes after you've used a couple of these ideas, and then we'll work beyond that. I appreciate everyone who's left a message about applying eyeshadows and the trouble that you're having. I do appreciate that, and enough of you have left enough comments for me to create a little more like an instructional video. I hope not necessarily a tutorial. This is more like an instructional video, and I do appreciate that, and I appreciate you as well. And I want to say welcome to all my new subscribers. I'm glad you're aboard. One of our subscribers, or my subscribers, called our group the Glam Squad. I really like that. As soon as I can really find out the person who said that, I'm going to make a reference to her name. But she referred to our channel as the Glam Squad, and so I want to welcome everyone, especially all the new subscribers, to my page, and thank you for joining the Glam Squad. And with that said, you be well, you be blessed, take care of yourself.